9 a.m. I'll get that first $1,000 keyword passed out. Those brought to you by Beavers Marine Store, by the way. Find them in the Atwood Lake region, online, beaversmarinestore.com. Get paid out with me, 9 a.m. Also, new Pearl Jam for New Tour Tuesday as well. All right, so apparently the Super Bowl the other night was the most watched television program of all damn time. 123.4 million viewers. See, it's in, man. The script is in. They rigged it for the views. Yeah, it was up about 7% from last year. More than 200 million viewers watched all or part of Super Bowl across networks. The highest unduplicated total audience in history was up about 10% versus last year's Super Bowl, about 184 million last year, by the way, across all platforms. So, like, again, man, like, if you know you're putting on an event and you got to 185, are you thinking, as a league, we got to get this to 200? Sure, absolutely. And when they saw the relationship with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce kind of unfolding, did they think to themselves, we're getting to 200 million? Yeah. Write the script in is where you lose me. I'm sorry, you lose me. And you didn't know it was scripted. You didn't know it was rigged. Otherwise, you would have bet it. I made this point yesterday. So they rigged the Super Bowl for the Chiefs to win and gave the Chiefs points. The Chiefs were dogs the entire way. The first time the line came out, up until right before kickoff, the Chiefs were dogs. Why would they do that? They wouldn't. They wouldn't. Like, you can think this, all you have to do is completely not understand sports gambling, and then you'll think it, right? It's kind of one of those things. But apparently they drew all of the eyeballs, and we knew that they would. This is like ticket sales for movies. Every time somebody talks about, oh, they broke the box office record again. Well, yeah, movie tickets are $20 now versus $6 when, Ferris Bueller came out. So yes, if you go by dollar amount, yes, they broke the box office records, right? And we're giving people more ways to watch this than ever before, and it's become bigger and bigger before. Do you know what I think the ratings increase is due to? I'll give Taylor a little bit of credit here. I mean, the woman sells out, wait for it, not one NFL stadium, she sells out them all. So she clearly had something to do with this. But you know what really did it, don't you? The gambling. Everybody bets football now. I'm going to sound like Junior Soprano. Yeah, things are good, I'll give you that. But this economy's so goddamn robust, you got housewives betting football now. Right? Like this, and that, there's a little bit of truth in this. Everybody's got a $5 wager on Gronk or a $5 wager on, whether this. And so, like, it drives more eyeballs to the television. It drives more interest to the event, which is why all these leagues got over their fear of gambling. That's why they did it. Is we're dominating ratings, and we better make sure we continue to do that, so make them invested in it. Everybody's got an account now with one of those programs. God knows I did. I went from having to call my brother and PayPal money every other day to get good lines to now just downloading an app. It's right here in my hand. I think that's what drove the 7% increase year over year. Taylor obviously helped with this, for sure. By the way, 54 seconds she was on the screen. 54 in the Super Bowl. I said it yesterday, I'll say it again. It wasn't enough. Like, it wasn't enough. Like, we were sitting on the couch and I was like, show her more. Like, what are you doing? Show her more. What are you doing? This is entertainment. Get her face on that screen. What are we doing? I didn't think they showed her enough. Now, why didn't they show her enough? Because her boyfriend played like trash the first half of the game. I know for sure I was holding a ticket for him to go over 71.5 yards. He did, but it took all damn game for it to happen. He was non-existent early in that game. So they wrote the script for Trav not to score a touchdown in Las Vegas where she's there? I mean, that's the most laughable thing I've ever heard. I mean, you have to be, seriously, you have to be like what Texas would say, touched, in order to be able to buy, like, for real. Like, dude, before you're gonna, like, that's what would have to happen for you to buy into that. Like, it's craziness. It's absurd. Another crazy thing surrounding these two people and the Super Bowl. Most of you have seen that. Probably saw it when it happened. Travis Kelce got heated with Andy Reid, head coach. He bumped him. He body bumped him. I guess maybe you could call it a shove. Okay, fair enough. And I got to be honest with you, it's not the best look ever. Like, it isn't. But we have excused plenty of competitive men for a lot of different behaviors when they were wrapped up in the competition. I'd rather it not happen, but welcome to passion. If I get into an argument in this hallway with somebody here about this program, it may get heated because I care. I'm obsessed with this. I eat, sleep, and breathe this. That's it. So I'm territorial. And I think that's what a lot of athletes are. I mean, look at what, dude, Draymond Green literally choked a guy. This is after punching a teammate. Back on the court. But Travis Kelce bumps his coach, gets a little loud in his ear, and all of a sudden now he's the biggest problem we've ever seen. Like, we need to dial this down a touch, right? I didn't think it was a good look. But Tom Brady used to eviscerate players and coaches on the sideline. Just a competitor, man. Just wants to win. Passion. When you like somebody, it's passion. When you're tired of hearing about them, it's all of a sudden the most awful thing you have ever seen in your life.